Riley's life is like a math problem, and where you see those photos where it's like you showed your work completely wrong. The work is wrong entirely, but somehow the answer is correct.
Yeah.
Everything's been out of order. Nothing's made sense, but somehow here we are, 40. How many days? 40.
41
from the wedding. Yeah, and Madeleine's saying words now, which is very exciting.
Technically, the first word was dada.
Nice. There it is. Not protein or
Mama
macros.
was not far behind.
So we do ask Riley. You have a question for Riley. She's been basically in every situation known to mankind. You can
Isn't that
DM
weird?
her at Riley Couture. Our very own Eric plays the part of you. Hello, Eric.
Hola, John.
And Max turns 5 next week.
Yeah.
Are you falling apart or are you happy?
I'm happy because he's evolving. It's like a Pokemon every step.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here we are with Ask
And
Riley.
I'm the backwards one.
So funny.
That's just,
It's like a
Evolving
Pokemon.
like a
They just
Pokemon.
All right.
feed them and they grow. What do you want?
That is true. All right.
Honestly, I'm not mad at it.
Oh
All right.
my God.
Eric, would you please read the question?
I do a great job with Max. Hey, Riley. Love
Hi.
your attitude and the way nothing seems to scare you. My question is, was there ever a time that you were afraid of something that you had to overcome? I want to make a career change, but I'm afraid to make that leap. I would love any advice you can give. Thank you guys for doing such an awesome job on the show. P.S. and Eric is awesome.
That's definitely not on there.
Yeah, you threw that one on in there.
Definitely not on there.
That's what it says.
So I guess the question is not necessarily like what was I afraid of that I had to get through?
Yeah,
essentially.
were you afraid of something that you had to overcome because apparently this person wants to make a career change and is scared to make that leap?
I mean, I guess the biggest one I ever did was moving from Florida to Michigan, knowing no one in the middle of winter for my first radio job. I had no money. It was my very first everything. And essentially I was a little old to be having just the very first everything. I was 26, never lived out of my mom's house, never really cooked a meal. She did my laundry for me. I was the baby of the family. And it was literally, I had 1 month to get my ish together and get out. And I had everybody in my life being like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to go? And I was like, well, what's the worst that can happen? Like, I can fail, sure. But I felt like I was failing further by not trying it and not going. Because to me, if I had stayed there, much love to Seminole, Florida, go Warhawks, but if I had stayed there, my life would have just stayed stagnant. And for me, that would have been my biggest failure, I feel like. I think a big success for me in life is just doing it. Like, just go for it. Just try it, because you always regret the stuff that you don't go after. If you fail, that's fine. I know it sounds super cliche to be like, oh, you gave it your all, and if you fail, that's okay. But I do think that's okay, because nothing in my backwards ass life wasn't a learning experience for me. Every relationship that sucked, every job that I didn't get, every opportunity that, like, some of them still to this day, I'm like, damn, I wish I would have got that. But then I understood why. Like, later on, I was just like, now my biggest fear is failure. Now my biggest fear is not living up to my full potential, because I don't want to be someday, not to sound morbid, on my deathbed going, damn, I wish I had tried that. So I would honestly say, like, what's that meme on Pinterest? Like, what if I fail, but oh dear girl, what if you fly? It's like that kind of thing. Like, okay, you're going to fail at 100% of the things you don't give a shot to. So
I like that.
I would just say, like, whatever it is, please make that leap.
Yeah, I think, and to that point too, I think you have to go all in to know if it's even possible.
100%.
Like, for you, moving across the country was going all in. So I think that was awesome. And not to rag too. If you want to change careers, change careers.
Right?
Why be miserable at work?
I know. It's just like another intern once upon said to me, because I was like very unhappy in my situation. She was like, Riley, you're not a tree. Move. Like, you're not rooted forever where that you are. Go. Do it. So I would say that to anybody.
Be a peacock and fly.
That too.
If you have a question for Riley, you can DM at Riley Couture. But I think that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Although I know a person who wrote the letter. I know you didn't mention Eric in there. I know he threw
I
in there.
don't-
It wasn't-
Just follow at Mr. Eric V
I don't-
on Instagram.
This isn't about you, Eric.
MRERICKV.
This is about Riley.
Right. Latinos together.
Yeah.